the second question, and Julie's already exploring the possibilities of a throuple with this girl. He doesn't even know this girl.
Love is everywhere. Love is love.
Oh my fucking God, this girl. All right.
Yay!
Yay! Ladies, gents, and non-binary friends, welcome to the first ever episode of Love Lab, the podcast! Yay!
Woo! Yay!
So if you haven't been here before, Love Lab is a monthly show where we do our best to find a solution to your relationship troubles or questions. Lab safety regulations may be ignored in favor of funny things, and results may vary. I'm your host, Rachie, Toonie Idol, V-singer, and hopeless romantic. In the control room today is my lovely producer, Ellie. Hi, Ellie. Say hi, girly.
Hi, I'm in here. It's really cold in here and it's dark. The only light is from my laptop.
It's okay. I feed her, I promise.
I see the ramen.
Keep it on her cam for a little bit. She has ramen. She has pizza.
I'm losing my mind. Can you breathe in there?
I have a straw that connects to the ceiling.
Guys, it's okay. We didn't have the budget to put any oxygen in her room, so she just has to make do. It's okay. Okay, well, we'll get a move on so that she can have more reserves of oxygen later pumped in. You must be wondering who this funny girl next to me is. She's so gorgeous, isn't she? Wow. Well, our first guest needs no introduction. She's a frequent collaborator of mine. She's the reigning queen of English vocally covers with over 1 million subs on her YouTube channel. She's like one of the funniest V-tweeters as well. Can I call you a V-tweeter? This is somebody I'm very lucky to be able to call one of my dearest friends. Please welcome JubyPhonic to Love Lab today.
Aw, thank you, Ray.
No, thank you so much for joining me. Wah!
Yay! This has been so long since we've collaborated / talked like this, like live back and forth.
It really has. I think the last one was Unaka Tea Time episode like 124, which was like 3 months ago, maybe. Yeah. We talked about games actually, because we started to run out of really sad topics to talk about. So
yeah. And I've been playing Fortnite.
Oh, actually, you didn't mention that. Let's go. Okay, we're canceling the podcast, guys. We're playing Fortnite. Chug. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Did they put Sabrina Carpenter in it recently?
They did, my girly.
Yeah, I love, but also like, what, huh?
Have you been following her music and everything lately?
Yeah, I have. I am a big fan, to be honest.
I am a big fan too. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Cool.
No, I love her so much.
Anyway, Fortnite. Yeah. What?
Anyway, Fortnite. Yeah. Is that how you got proposed to?
Yeah. No. That would be crazy, though. Oh my god. Do you want me to talk about it, or is it like a secret?
I thought that was up to you, girl. You're the private one.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was really cool. Tater King, we'll call him.
Yeah.
Had apparently been planning it for like a really long time, and that was like the nicest part of it. And it was we were supposed to go see his friend, and so I was like, okay, cool. And it was also like our anniversary, so we were gonna like stay in like a cabin. And like, yeah, he was like, oh, let's go hiking. And I was like, if it's like really short, I can do it, because me, athletic. And I thought it was very funny because he was like, come to this river. Let's go stand in the middle of this river. And I was like, huh? And he's like, for the pictures. And I was like, oh yeah, we should do pictures.
That is
like,
true.
We don't do pictures. And I was like, wow, he's like really reading my mind. That's crazy. Like, he was like, are you sure you don't want to put on any makeup this morning? I was like, yeah, I do want to put on makeup this morning. And then, yeah, he had his friend hide across the river in a bush. And I like, before he even got down, I just said yes. Which kind of threw things off.
Wait, I can see that. As soon as you realize you're just like, yes.
And then I think after he got back up, I just started saying, oh my god, you're so cracked.
No fucking way. That's crazy.
I don't know. Why did I say that? But yeah, and then we grabbed hands and went yippee, yippee, and jumped up and down.
Weren't you on a rock?
Yes.
You could have
We were
died.
on very slippery rock. And then we went and saw the ice caves. And actually, it was the week before the government shut down, meaning the national forest
was still
shut down.
okay.
And
yeah.
So we barely got it there.
Dang.
But it was very sweet, and he got the ring custom made. Like I didn't know you could do that, but yeah, he figured it out. And yeah, it's really pretty. It's really pretty.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Yay! I still keep calling him boyfriend. So.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna take a while to get used to calling him your fiance. You think it sounds a little bit pretentious, like my fiance? Like it sort of does.
Like a fiance.
You could go my betrothed.
My betrothed. Oh,
My
man,
betrothed.
I'm gonna be in a fucking webtoon.
I think you've read enough of those to just be like, my betrothed.
My betrothed.
Okay, that might sound more pretentious, actually. Never mind.
Oh, it's so pretentious.
Least pretentious girl here right now. Just trying to say pretentious.
Thank you. I'm so not pretentious. I can't say.
You can't even say it. Anyway, so that's her qualification, guys. In case you're wondering what her qualification was to be giving out this advice. Yeah, and on my end, I've been happily married to Markiplier for about 10 years.
Oh my god!
Yeah, thank you.
Does that make you a child bride?
Yeah, just barely. You know, we worked it out together. Back to Love Live. We've read through all of the submissions, obviously. We got a lot. We got a lot more than I thought we would.
Wow. That is a lot.
We had a lot, yeah, and we never closed the form. So every time we would add something, we would just keep going. And we ended up getting okay, so we whittled it down to about 30 entries, but we got, I think 200 something? What does it say? 220, yeah, 220. We got 220, and we whittled it down to about 30. Yeah. So thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Julie.
Yes, I have enjoyed reading some of these. I have been sad reading some of these. I've been angry reading some of these.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, Love Lab is here.
Love Lab is here, and it was really fun going through everything and commenting. So this one is from Anonymous. Hi, Anonymous. There's this girl I really like, and she likes me too. But she told me not to ask her out because we have exams. Could you please give your opinion on this and tell me whether to wait or ask her anyway, even if she'll reject me? I'm pretty socially awkward, by the way.
Wait. So...
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait, so this means that the girl knows
Yes.
that you like them. Okay, but like she's cool with it?
She's cool with it, apparently. Okay, so what I gathered from this, they both like each other, but she is studious. She wants to get high marks in her exam. She wants to ace those tests. She doesn't need a guy distracting her right now.
You know what? I love her. That is big baller move to be like, yeah, I know you want to ask me out, but like, give me like a little bit of time. I need to get 5 business days. Which is so good. Like, how did that conversation come about? Were you like, hey, can I ask you out? And she was like, yeah, but like, not right now.
I think that is how it goes. The thing that I really latched on to this was the ending part where it's just like, she told me not to ask her out, but should I just ask her out anyway?
No, don't. Respect her wishes.
Yeah. You know what I think would be really slick? What would make my heart skip a beat? I think I would really appreciate if the guy's just like, okay, I respect your wishes, but do you want to continue this conversation maybe after exams? Like, should we pick up where we left off after that? Like, I'll just be like, oh, okay, yes, yes.
No, I agree. I feel like you kind of have to be like, one, respect. I respect a queen that's like, hey, I've got my exams. But at the same time, like, I think you have all of the green lights here. I think you just be like, hey, let's pick this up later.
Yeah, like take it slowly, but take it. We're rooting for you in spirit. Just imagine us going, lock in.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting though. Oh, what if you got her like a little gift or like a bouquet of flowers with like a little thing that said congrats on finishing your exams?
That would be so good. That would be so cute. Oh,
be like, hey, I'll treat you. You know. little bit of
Ooh.
R&R.
Okay, I'm assuming you're in high school, so maybe you have allowance. You get flowers, and then maybe, yeah, pick the flowers, and then ask your mom to drive you somewhere. I really don't know how young these people are.
Meet at a park. I don't know.
Meet at a park, or meet at the mall.
I don't know.
The mall food court.
I don't know.
My favorite place to hang out. There we go. Good luck, Anonymous.
Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Okay, Greg, this is from Greg. So there's this girl, I know, a classic start, who has recently joined my college study group that meets once a week. And upon seeing her, I thought she was really cute. Okay. Gregory. I would like to befriend her and get to know her. But I noticed that she is quiet and kind of shy.
All right.
Hence, I don't know how to approach her without making her uncomfortable. That's very kind of you.
That's very kind.
As an overthinking introvert, yes, I'm not too confident in my talking skills either, but I want to improve regardless. So do you have any advice on how I should talk to this girl?
That's so cute. That is so cute.
Okay, can I say I love that Gregory saw that maybe approaching a bit of a nervous gal head on might be, you know, a little trepidatious. I think respecting that she might have boundaries or like, you know, just a different temperament. This is so good. I'm like, I love that for you.
No, it's super romantic. It's just like, oh, we're studying together. And then like your eyes meet when you glance up. Ah! So you're doing great. You're already doing so good, sweetie.
You're doing amazing.
You're doing so good, sweetie. You're like doing good. So I think, depending on how long you know her, I don't think it's bad to message her and ask her about class first to see if you can get to know her a little better through there. Because like, just because she's good through study sessions as well doesn't mean that she might be a good fit for you outside of that. But you have a good head on your shoulders, Greg.
I would say definitely befriend her first, because I think it's important to like know a person, you know, be around them.
Exactly.
Make sure she's not a murderer.
Right.
You know. She could be a murderer.
She could be a murderer. She could be weird. She could be a Vocaloid cover artist. She could write English trans lyrics and you just would never know. That's terrifying.
Exactly what I'm saying. Rachie, what would you say is the like moment to be like pushing a boundary? Not pushing a boundary, but like being like, hey,
go get it.
Yeah, go get it. Like a dog. Go fetch.
Go fetch.
Go fetch.
For me personally, you gotta be friends first. You gotta be really good friends. You gotta have good banter. You have to have good chemistry. For me, that's really important, right? And if I can't establish that with my partner, then there's no use dating them.
I don't know. How do you get to know someone? Like
that's
maybe
true.
You guys can study together.
Maybe you guys,
that. If she's comfortable being like in a one-on-one, you know, or even just like if you have another friend in the study group, be like, hey, let's make it a throuple.
That's not the
like
word. That
throuple.
is not.
But
That
like
is
not
not
a real
the
throuple,
word.
but like a,
No,
like a three-person
no, that's not. That's not how you call it. Oh,
don't make it a throuple.
Don't make it a throuple, guys.
We're on the second question.
We're on the second question, and Julie's already exploring the possibilities of a throuple with this girl. He doesn't even know this girl.
Love is everywhere. Love is love.
Oh my fucking god, this girl. So this one is from Anonymous. Hi, Anonymous. Hi, Rachie. Hi, Juby. Ooh, hi. Hope the stream's going well.
Is it?
I have a crush on a VTuber fan. Ooh, I'm pretty sure it's romantic, but I'm not quite sure. For the record, I've always gone by Arrow Ace before this, so this is the first time I've been kind of unsure. Since middle school, I've always been the one people would come to for advice, but I fear I'm at a loss now. I've been friends with this guy for a few months now. We mostly talk online rather than IRL, but that's because of us being in different friend groups. We all have the same sort of interests, so we talk about that mostly. I've flirted with him before, and he's gotten a bit flustered from that before. I've also noticed that apparently he used to complain, more like joke with friends, about only being able to pull guys but not girls. Hey. In his friend group GC. I noticed it while watching our other friends scroll through it. Ooh, I like this girl. I like this girl.
This is good.
This is good. The school ball is coming up, and I'm thinking of confessing to him soon. Is there anything else I should do? I've had a history of mistaking people for liking me, and no one has ever confessed to me. So I'm worried I might have misread the whole situation. Most people see me as more of a bro type rather than anyone remotely interested in romance. Probably because I went by arrow A's before this. So I need to make sure if it'll be worth confessing or not in the 3 weeks left before school ball.
There's a time limit?
There's a time limit! Oh my god!
What do you think?
Well, I mean, I see the question at the end, right? I mean, okay, I'm taking everything into consideration, but also, I think the question at the end, I need to make sure if it'll be worth confessing or not. It's always worth confessing, I think, right? It's always worth something doing, especially if it's something that you may regret not doing years in the future, right? So yeah, for me, it's always worth doing. I think I've gotten my heart broken a few times by like confessing and then people just being like, I don't like you that way. And I'm just like, all right, that's cool. But I think the most important part, right, is that I don't want to say it's not that serious, but it's not that serious, really.
Okay,
like,
but
do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean, because the thing is, it is like the emotions that you're feeling are very real and they are very serious.
They are so
real. But
real.
At the same time, I think if you're taking it so seriously where you're possibly putting off like a happiness or like even like a possible happy ending. Like I think, you know, these are the moments where I think it's okay to kind of be a little more whimsical, you know,
I
be a little more
daring. A little bit daring, and if things don't work out, or even if things do work out, they may not work out for the long run either. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a downer about this, but you know what I mean? It's like you should just have fun, try things out. If it doesn't work out, then you have the rest of your life in front of you to figure out what exactly you want. You seem pretty like adamant in thinking that you're arrow ace, and maybe you are. But I think also sexuality changes a lot, and like how you feel about your identity also changes a lot. So I think it's just worth exploring.
I agree. I think people tend to think pretty like black and white about this because you're like, oh, you're supposed to find the one. And it's like, I think even if you're thinking in relationships in general, like despite the fact that I've only ever been in one relationship, I think it makes a lot of sense where people kind of go through life and times change, places change, people change. And I think this is about to get very abstract, but I think love is a journey.
It is. It's a journey. Like, it's a journey of like exploring what you like and what you're compatible with, what you can tolerate, what you can't. Somebody in chat is also saying that you could be demi-romantic or demisexual, and that could be a thing too. Yeah.
And like the thing is, you don't have to be so certain about everything. Like, even if you're like, oh, you know, I'm just interested, you know, I think if you're feeling strong enough to be like, yeah, I'd like to spend a lot of time with this person. And the fact that you're like, hey, there's a school ball. I think even if it only lasts one night, heck of a night, heck of a story.
Yeah.
Literally do it for the story.
Do it for the story.
For the plot,
yeah.
You know? And I think at the same time, like if the person that you're interested in is already a good enough friend, I think they're not going to be like, ew, gross. Like I think they're like, you know, this person. This isn't a stranger.
Yeah.
You know?
This is somebody that you know, and you know, regardless, I think if they're your friend, I think it's much easier than approaching a stranger, because at least the friend will have like a decent chance of caring about your feelings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're probably not a murderer.
And they're probably not a murderer. And they're probably not a Vocaloid cover artist. There you go. Good luck.
Exactly. Yeah. Not either one of those, because they're mutually exclusive.
They're mutually exclusive. They're sort of insane. Don't date them.
So we've got Jacob Jackson.
Hello, Jacob.
You like that?
I did like
Jacob
that.
Jackson. Okay. Sorry if this is basic, but my girlfriend is a super picky eater. Doesn't like mushrooms, onions, beef, etc. I've told her that I want to cook for her and want her to try my food, but every time I do, she gets irritated with me.
Not cute.
What should I do to not make her mad and have her try my food? And thank you to I Love You Cover so much. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm a picky eater.
That you are.
I couldn't say why. I just am. Textures and things really get me. I totally get the mushrooms thing. It's like earlobes.
Strangely, I feel the same way when cutting mushrooms. Like when I'm holding them and I'm cutting them, I'm like,
Like it's too, and like you've seen like where DNA of like a mushroom and a person are,
and
like,
you know
really
they're made
close.
of like strings, like little like. Oh, okay, I can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, totally get it. And I'm not even like a big beef lover. It took me a while to come around. But
Hell yeah.
also there are people who truly like there is a mental block where it's like it is a very serious thing. And I have struggled a lot of my life. I feel very embarrassed about it. I feel very like immediately judged. Even if someone is like totally okay with it, I'm like in the back of my mind, I'm like, they hate me. They think I'm a child. And so like I totally get it. So first of all, Ellie had a great response, I believe, to this.
Yeah.
Is Ellie in the room?
Is she in the room with us right now?
I have a little more oxygen left. So what I was thinking is tell her to find a recipe for you that she thinks she would like. And tell her you'll follow it exactly how she wants it. Have her in the kitchen with you. Make it like a date activity, right?
So romantic.
Yeah, less about like having your food be tried and more about you wanting to make her food, because then she won't feel as afraid of it being something that she's uncomfortable eating. She'll be involved with it, and you can both kind of bond over it, so you can understand her and her preferences better, and she can also understand that you kind of use cooking as a love language.
Yeah.
I'm not being held hostage, by the way. I really like it in here.
She
I
did
have
choose
a little
this
straw
room.
that connects to the ceiling, and yeah, I actually did choose this room. I was offered this or this like really cute pink bedroom. I picked this.
Yeah. Like she did not want the nice bedroom that
We don't
I
have the
prepared
money
for her.
that. We do not have the budget for that.
Yeah. Anyway, this one's from Oxy. I have one really close friend I like spending time with in person. But when it comes to figuring out what we actually want to do when we hang out, it always comes down to going to the movies together. Oh, that's it. It always comes down to going to the movies together, full stop.
No, that's fair.
That's fair. We both want to find some other kinds of things to do together, but neither of us get out very much aside from like work or family things. Do you have any tips on how to find fun things to do when hanging out in person? Ooh, you're asking the wrong people. These are not the kinds of people you want to ask on what to do when you touch grass, okay?
Touch grass? Touch grass?
Touching grass?
Touch grass?
I don't know, Julie. This one might be a little bit above our pay grade.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, Rachie.
Okay.
What do you do with Markiplier?
Oh, what do I do with Markiplier? The Markiplier in my head when I touch grass, obviously I touch grass alone because Markiplier is so far away. But like I like to imagine him just like sitting next to me and like eating. Eating is a big thing in my life. Eating and food is like huge for me. So like I would love Markiplier to also like food. It's such a low bar.
Well, that's an idea. That's like y'all can go on like a food adventure.
A food adventure would be fun. Just trying out a new cafe, trying out a new restaurant. I do touch grass with my friends every once in a while. We do a craft night. Me and my 5 friends do a craft night, but we do different craft. And then I don't know.
Like sit in silence?
Yeah, we sit in silence. No, actually, we gossip. We gossip a lot. We gossip about everyone and everything. The thing is, I don't have a lot of friends, but these friends are super connected to a lot of people. And so I hear firsthand about like somebody cheating, somebody having a divorce, someone like getting together, and it's just so great.
Just like hook that up into my veins.
Yeah, right? Okay, it seems like you guys like watching movies. What about watching movies? Do you like how you comment on things together? Do you like how it's, is it like a talking thing for you, or is it like an experiencing the movie together? Is that the thing for you? Or is it like, maybe dig into why you like watching movies together and then see what else you can do from there, if you guys like the fact that you snack a lot.
It's funny because like me and Tater King watch movies religiously, but only horror.
Only horror.
Which is very funny. Only horror. But we found fun things to do because like sometimes I love a good theme. I love a good theme night. And you would think like, what is a horror theme? But like, they're different.
They're different ones.
So, like cabin horror.
I love that.
You do some cabin or like camping food.
Yes.
Like I love doing like smokies and like maybe a smoky type of whiskey or drink. Like I love I love themes.
That is so cute. That is so fucking cute.
And on top of that, you can so if you guys are interested in expanding your horizons of movies, sometimes there are like little independent film festivals that I have wanted to go to because like they may not be the greatest, but they are the greatest.
I love watching independent movies. I just love how like everything comes together, but like barely. And so it's so great watching it. Like, I love them.
Like, even if it's a bad movie, it's fun to watch together. If it's a good movie, it's fun to watch together. If you go and do a movie, maybe you could do like a little bit of a...
Okay, I think this is also part of like when you're trying to foster a relationship, you really need to make time and you need to like do a little bit of research, right? You can't just expect to know what to do every single time you hang out. Sometimes you just have to plan in advance. You have to be like, oh, I saw this. Maybe we should do this weekend or something. Yeah.
Hi Summer. I have this guy that I've been friends with since elementary school.
Oh.
You're in high school now. Congrats.
Congrats.
And I like him so much. He's the only one who ever listens to me yap and about Genshin and Mobile.
Oh. One of us.
That is funny.
One of us.
Yeah. Always so considerate. So sweet. He's literally so adorable too. I love listening to him talk about JRPGs and coding and stuff.
Oh, we love a guy with a little interest.
Little hobby. I actually kind of confessed to him last year. But he told me he just sees me as a friend. But this year I've been getting really mixed signals. Okay, and I don't want to make the same mistake as last year, thinking he likes me and getting rejected. We have really long Discord calls. Okay, usually one-on-one.
Okay.
He gets really close and touches my arm, invites me to eat lunch with him. Okay.
I don't like this.
One time we were together. Yeah, I'm like, I have thoughts forming. I have
thoughts forming, but we will save them.
We'll say that. Okay, one time we were together in the school library after school.
Yeah.
He was working on something with his friend. His friend leaves because he has to go home, so he comes and sits at our table. It's just me and my girlfriend and space friend. And I'm doing homework and she's grinding. Oh, Zenla's Zone Zero. Okay, I thought she was asleep.
She's just like, don't.
ZZZ.
Yep. They're kids. They're kids.
Grinding knees. I asked him why he decided to stay. He usually goes home right after, and he seemed kind of nervous and smiles and says, quote, I don't know, I just wanted to. And then it goes, sorry for the yap, but I genuinely have no idea what to make of this. Also, thank you.
Okay, Julie.
What is happening?
I think. Do you know that phenomenon where like some people, if you tell them that you like them, like they avoid you, but then some people just really like the ego trip.
I'm like two ways about this because like obviously I don't know this kid.
Ellie I don't know sick. Are you sure it's not just the oxygen girl?
No, wait, go back to Juby. I want to hear what Juby has to say.
Okay.
No. I want to know what Ellie has to say because I'm really on the fence here.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
These kinds of guys, or these kinds of people in general, I'm not going to be like, gender specific about it. These kinds of people in general, it's like the mixed signals are crazy.
The mixed signals are crazy.
It's like, okay, you could just say, oh, well, they're a good friend, they're nice, things are going well, but then it's like touching your arm, inviting you out one-on-one, getting really close to you, asking you to come and eat lunch together with him, just him, going up to you after when everyone else is gone. It's like, it's weird, right? So what I think is, you already confessed to him. You put yourself in the hot seat. You told him your feelings. He says he just sees you as a friend, but then he does this. You were already brave. You already put yourself in the hot seat.
You were so brave.
Put him in the hot seat. Ask him, hey, what does that mean? The next time he touches your arm, hey, you're touching my arm.
Yes!
The next
No,
time he says,
I agree.
"Oh, let's go for lunch." Oh, friends are just us. If he says just us, oh, just us. It's almost like you're asking me out on a date or something. Put him in the hot seat. Make him squirm. Because you already had to, girl. You should not have to do that again. You should not have to go to him and pour out your heart again just for him to be like, oh, well, I don't know. No, point out that he is doing crazy stuff like that. You should not have to be in the hot seat again. You shouldn't have to wonder about those mixed signals.
Hold him accountable.
You get those answers. Hold him accountable. Anyway, that's mine. That's what I think. You're me. This has happened to me.
Yeah, now you
so
just need to
many
follow that
times.
advice. Now you really just need to follow your own advice.
Okay, I have started following my advice, and that's why my crazy arcs last for like a month now instead of 6 months.
That's true. That's
Incredible.
true.
Yes.
My DMs have been filling up less and less.
Just like Scruffington said, the boy is fucking around, let him find out.
Let him find out!
Yes.
Let
Yes.
him find out.
The find out has to start now. I thought that was absolutely eloquent. I have so little to add. Okay, I'm trying to like have a big heart here. You know, I'm like trying to be like, okay, they're like factors that I don't know. And like I've only heard one side of the story. But like, okay. So I'm like looking at this, and this guy, he knows that you were into him. You've known each other for years. You have, if not a you know, like romantic relationship, you have a relationship. And it's like, this person knows to some extent what they're doing. And you said, what was the time span? It was a year. It was a year. And this is a question I know you can't answer because we're not like talking, but like ask yourself, like, is this behavior, is this what he was doing before? Or is this like new? Is this truly new? Is this like, because it's weird. It's weird. It's like, it's strange to be like, he has to know somewhere in his brain that like, oh, she has liked me, you know, I said no, I want to be friends, but like doing these like little signals, like
I don't like it.
Maybe truly there's like a little ping pong ball in his head that's just not like, it's just rattling. But like at the same time, like you gotta like jingle the keys. You gotta like slap him awake, be like, hey, like what are we? What are you thinking
What
right
are
now?
we?
Because like I hate that for you. Like I really hate that for you because it feels like he's like leading you on, and like I hope
because
he's
he is
not. I really hope he's not actively doing that.
Well, but
that's
he
crazy.
is. It's crazy.
That's wild. Like I call his mom.
Call his mom.
Call his mother.
Call his mom.
Call his mom right now.
and just let her know. Let her know what a horrible son he is.
I don't know. I'm just.
Once I had a crush on a guy, I friended his mom on Facebook. We would talk on Facebook. After I cut him out of my life, I'm still friends with his mom on Facebook.
Yes.
Yes, that's the way.
That's the way.
That
is good.
Don't
Good
lead
luck. Good luck,
people
Summer.
on.
Don't lead people on. We would love it if.
Maybe he does like you. Like maybe he's just scared, right? But put him in the hot seat.
Yes.
Make him answer.
Let him do it.
Yeah. Don't assume anything. I think is probably the right way to go about it. Don't assume anything.
Sure.
And just, you know, ask questions. Be civil.
Don't assume, but inquire.
Yes.
Exactly. You're too good for him.
You're too good for him.
You're too good for him.
Personally, my bad like opinion, not really bad, but it's like I think you should just avoid him. Yeah. To be fair. I really think that you should avoid him if you cannot deal with any of this. I really think that you should just take a break and just not hang out with him for a while. Because like, how else are you gonna get over him?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, JRPGs and coding. So he's clearly a nerd,
Yeah.
which is not a bad thing. I say that as a compliment because I am too. But like,
Yeah.
he's probably nervous as hell.
He could be nervous as hell.
Even if he was into you, he probably wouldn't say it because he'd be like, "Oh my god, she already told me before, and I don't know. You have to put him in the hot seat.
True.
You have to hold
He has to
him
sort
at
it.
gunpoint.
Yeah.
Hold that
He
man at
has
gunpoint.
to figure this out.
A relationship's a two-way street, you know, when it comes to these kinds of
We're
things.
dying
Like, yeah.
every moment.
Oh, that wasn't where I was going with that. But okay.
We're dying, Rachie.
We're dying.
I just burst out into laughter with my mic muted.
Ooh, okay, this one's from Anonymous. How do I move on from somebody who doesn't want to date me but also still wants to be my friend? I haven't had any time to heal from the heartbreak, but they're always there, and I don't want to seem rude or weak if I ask for space. It is not rude or weak to ask for space. It is not rude to assert your boundaries, okay? It's not rude to just be like, I can't handle this anymore. Thank you. It is not rude to say, I can't handle this right now. I need a little bit of space to process everything, because you cannot process these things if you are in the same room constantly with this person. One of my friends just had a divorce, and before they broke up, before they had a divorce, she just couldn't stand living with him anymore, and so she was just like, hey, do you think you could like move out, because she was paying for the apartment, but she said, do you think you could move out so that we can just process these things separately, you know, because I just need to process everything that's been going on. And he goes, no, actually, why would you say that to me? I think if we're going through something together, we should process it together. And that is the worst advice I've ever heard in my fucking life. I wanted to strangle him at that moment when she told me. I was about to throw hands, because that is not true. You cannot process it if you guys are together constantly, right? Like, that is just not how it works. I think the general rule is 1 month for every year that you're together. And if you're not together for a year, and if you're not like, you know, dating, then at least give yourself 2 weeks. At least give yourself 2 weeks. You don't even have to ask for space like directly, right? Like, I'm in Asia. You gotta find creative ways to say no. You could
literally have to.
Yeah, you could literally just say, oh, I'm busy, or like, oh, I gotta help my family, like things like that. It's just really easy to be like, I'm sick, you know, I'm busy. I just can't, like, not right now, you know? And but you need to advocate for yourself, because nobody else will. Especially like if you guys are in a friend group and they don't know what's going on, you can't rely on anybody else but yourself. So you gotta give yourself that grace. You gotta do the brave thing. It is not rude to ask for space. Ask for space and then heal.
That was beautiful. I wish that wasn't so much of a thing. Like, where everyone's like, no, the healthy thing is to remain friends. And it's like, but like, friendship is such a vague area, you know? Like, what if I just like respect you as a person, but like also like we're not like hanging out and going to the movies.
We're not. You know? We're not hanging out. We're not going to the movies. Absolutely not.
Like, there have to be new tiers. We have to introduce new tiers of like relationships, because it's like, especially in this situation,
right?
It's like, okay, that's great. I'm sure that like they're like, oh, we have to do it together, because like low-key, I feel a little guilty. And it's like, no, you can't do it together. You're just going, and maybe this is me projecting. Projecting. That's fine.
No, it's
this
not.
Happens in any type of relationship, and it's like, okay, they like want to like work this out with you, and it's like, well, one, like, I feel like you're just like so anxious attached, and you like want me to forgive you in this moment, and like you want like something from me. Like, it feels like you're not trying to help me. You're trying to get something.
Yeah, it's exactly what Mesa says in chat. I don't want to date you, but I like attention, and I hate that. I hate people like that.
But yeah, I'm so sorry, Anonymous.
I'm so sorry, Anonymous. So sorry. Yeah.
Just act like you have like a super infectious disease and just shut your phone off.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Lie.
Just lie.
Lying is fine here.
Lying is so good.
It's so healthy. This is from Lucy. Hello, this is kind of unserious and more of a hypothetical question, but nobody has ever shown any romantic interest or any of the sort in me IRL. And I'm still pretty young, and I don't think I'm really unattractive by any means, and I don't think I'm seriously off-putting personality-wise, but I've asked around in my friend circle what they think is wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with you.
Nothing's wrong with you.
What's wrong with me in this regard? And they told me that I give off, quote, a lost puppy aura.
How is that a bad thing?
Which in turn makes people not see me as date material, cry emoji. They didn't elaborate much. They said I'm too oblivious, and that even if someone is flirting with me, it totally flies over my head and they give up quick. I feel a little awkward when it comes to things like that, so I very well may be unintentionally shooting myself in the foot by acting this way, acting the way I do. But I don't know how to fix this. I like the way I am. Good. But at this rate, I might be cooked.
How old are they?
So
I really want to know.
I wanted to see if either of you had advice in getting rid of this lost puppy aura, or if you think there's an alternative solution. I'm not super keen on dating right away. Good. But I've been getting bugged about it, and I figured it would be good to ask. Thank you. Love you both. I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry.
This is like straight out of my diary.
I remember you writing stuff like this back on DeviantArt. I'm not gonna lie. I remember you writing stuff like this in your journal
That's
on
when
DeviantArt.
they said, have you ever heard of asexuality? And I was like, no, I want to love. I don't. It's like, I love shoujo manga. I love like all of that, but like just life and things. And when that first person tried to like text me and like saw me as like a female, I was like so absolutely terrified. And I was like, oh my God, I'm 22 and I'm like losing my shit.
Okay, what do you think was your turning point though? What was your turning point?
The problem was that I was living at home for a very long time. I love my family and I love all of them. And
Great people.
You know, it's hard. For me, it's hard to develop a sense of self unless you are away. And I think that for me was a problem. I think also my therapist says I develop in social ways a little slower than others.
Okay.
And that was fine. I took that.
You took it?
And the thing is, look, I took that. I said fine.
Yeah.
But I think the turning point was that I think I was definitely in this situation. And then I was like getting older and I was like, I think in my brain, I was coming to terms with the fact that I may or may not find someone ever. And to me, that was really, there was a sadness to it, but I was also like, maybe that's fine.
Okay.
But then COVID came along and I had a bunch of friends that were single. And I was also like, wow, this is the time. Everyone is online. They're trapped like me.
They're trapped like me.
And
Girl,
if I am going to be single the rest of my life, I kind of have to like, you know, give it a real try.
Yeah.
Before I get to kind of complain about this the rest of my life.
That's
I was
very
always kind of like,
that's a very commendable mindset.
I thought so too. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a real try. I am super awkward. So I was always like, I would joke with people on Tinder. People didn't find that interesting.
What?
And
You're like
so
the funniest person I know.
Thank you. I was always so scared and so awkward. I could never go anywhere with it. And I think one, it's fine to take it slow. It's totally fine. You're gonna find someone who is okay going at the pace that you're going at, you know.
Yeah.
Tater King and I would send one very long message once a day. And so did he. And I would send it at 4 a.m. so I wouldn't have the anxiety of messaging back and forth. And that went on for quite a while.
Oh,
and
he's a trooper having to deal with that. Dang.
Really is. Stop it. He really is.
What a
and then
saint.
we took it to the next notch and we did Discord calls and that was great. And it was just it was very slow and he was fine with it. And I got to have the friendship that I wanted before taking things more seriously. And I think that's fine. And I think if you are like me, you are not off-putting.
Right.
You are not the most disgusting person in the world. And it is true that people probably are taking an interest in you, but you just don't see yourself in that light, which is also fine.
Which is also fine.
But yeah, you should though think of yourself, you know, in maybe a little bit higher levels, higher terms. I think you love yourself a little more. And definitely if there are, you know, people that you're ever interested in or a person is interested in you, it's okay. Don't freak out. And
coming from you is so funny.
Oh, don't freak out. Take it literally. I kept on telling myself 1 day at a time.
Yeah.
1 day at a time.
That's true.
Journal
on DeviantArt. Yeah, I think
okay to be a lost puppy. You'll be found.
That's fair. Yeah, you will be found, like the Dear Evan Hansen song. I was single for my entire life until I was 21.
That's beautiful.
And then I've been in a loving relationship with Markiplier ever since then. So that makes me 31.
No.
It's you need a little bit of time to stew. You say that you're young as well, so you have a lot of time ahead of you to like figure out who exactly you are. You know, what you want from a relationship. Maybe you can get rid of your quote-unquote lost puppy aura if you're not happy with it. But I think in the end, if you are going to get into a relationship, you should like the person that you are in that relationship as well. This is from Not Crony. This is his story. I was a quiet kid at school and never got any confessions. One day, an upperclassman asked to meet me after school. He told me he likes me and he thinks that I'm cute. It was my first confession. I was so happy that I could cry. But then he told me he already had a girlfriend. I asked why he'd ask me out if he's already dating someone. He explained, it's okay, because my girlfriend is also dating my sister. So how do I get over this absolutely devastating start to my love life and not assume that everyone who asks me out just wants to invite me to a polykill with their sister? I'm
bad. He should have started with the I have a girlfriend who's dating my sister, and then in that order.
Okay, I'm piecing this together. So okay, Not Crony got confessed to.
Yes.
By this person.
Yes.
That Not Crony was not possibly interested in. Maybe more of a acquaintance.
Right.
Seeming. But like were they okay, and then this person that confessed.
Right.
Was also like, oh, I have a girlfriend, but the girlfriend is dating my sister. Would that mean this upperclassman is in an
No, it's just that the girlfriend is dating both him and his sister.
But he's not
dating his own sister. So, do we have any advice we can give Not Crony? Honestly, maybe we could, actually, Ellie, do you have any advice for this? Yeah.
You could date his girlfriend and his sister, but not him. Let's see, how do I not assume that everyone who asks me out just wants to invite me to a polykill with their sister?
You could ask in the beginning.
You could put it in your bio.
Please do not invite me into a polykill.
Yeah.
If this happens more than once in your lifetime, I feel like you kind of have to just say yes.
I think it's a sign from whoever is controlling the strings. Yeah.
Date someone without a sister. That's really good.
Actually, yeah. Date someone without a sister.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's it. Find an orphan.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
About that.
The unfortunate advice that I have to give is that I think as the economy and the housing market get worse and worse, there's going to be more polykills with people's sisters that you're gonna get invited into.
Word.
So you know what? Maybe just be really happy that you can save on rent.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how many members does it have to have?
Community garden. You all share a house. What is it? You like look after like the children. What is that? It's like in Finland. You know, they all live in a house, and like maybe they're not dating. I don't know. It was like a Norwegian country.
A commune.
It's like a commune. But they all share like one big house, and they're all just like really chill with each other and like look after each other's kids.
I like that. I like that a lot. I think as the economy gets worse, we should really embrace these things.
Well, thank you, Not Crony.
I
wish you the best.
I wish you a life of not sisters.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe just be like, sorry, I don't know if the sister thing is for me.
Yeah. You could say, sorry, I don't know if the sister thing is for me, but... And then you try to sell them something else.
If you know any orphans.
Real estate?
Yeah. If you know any orphans, if you have a house that you'd be willing to sell me for me to start my commune, I think that would be great.
This is from Anonymous. Can you explain what romantic feelings feel like outside of physical feelings for you guys? I've always been curious what it's like for other people outside of just the physical sensations part. Quote, feels warm and fluttery and stuff. A friend once described it for him as feeling more domestic and quote Hallmark, which is if you don't know Hallmark, it's like the ushy gooey, like they make movies and like greeting cards. Like
just imagine a greeting card in a movie, like a sweet like warm Christmas movies.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's more of that, like a draw to do cute things together more than just friends would. I've been curious ever since. Signed, a resident and thankful ace. I have read so much romance in my lifetime, and I feel like there have been so many different depictions and like explanations of like, oh, this is what it's gonna feel like, and your face gets warm and you're gonna feel butterflies and you're gonna like, I don't know, like fall off a cliff.
It did not feel that way for me. Ellie can attest to it.
Can you explain how it felt for you, Rachie.
I felt insane. I felt like I was going crazy.
Preach!
It didn't feel like butterflies or something. It literally felt like popcorn in my stomach, and like I did not have space for it. And then my brain was just mush the entire time. I felt like I was going sick and insane. And Ellie knows this because I would go to her to just be like, Ellie, he said this. What should I say? And then Ellie would just be like,
I have
give me a
ghostwritten
second.
messages.
Yeah, she's ghostwritten messages. So she knows. Oh my god, it's like an insane feeling for me. Like, I don't even feel anything. The only physical thing I feel sometimes is like a little buzzed, but mostly numb.
Oh, see, for me, it's so physical.
Is
It's
it?
so intensely physical.
Yeah,
The
really?
first time I realized, so I went to an amusement park. This is like way into my adulthood. I went to an amusement park, and you know those rides that are like the big ship that swings really high up? And
Is that
it's
how
like-
you feel?
And you know that feeling when you go weightless and you feel that fear in your chest and those butterflies. And I remember, because I'm afraid of heights, and I remember going really high up on that ship ride and thinking, oh my god, this is love. And it changed me really intensely in that moment, because I thought, I can just come to the amusement park now instead of dealing with any of that other, which is not true, but that was my thought in the moment.
It really feels like something has taken you over, and it's like wiggling in your brain.
Mhm.
Like,
Agreed.
like there are good feelings. There are good feelings in there, obviously.
Of course.
But it's also like,
Yeah.
like when I accidentally got confused on the first kiss and hit my head. And on the second time I hit my head, I think I spiraled. I was like, it's over. I have to die
That is the
now.
most Julie thing I've ever heard in my life.
I was ready to make my grave. I was like, I was unwell.
But yeah, that is exactly what it is. There is no, I don't know, whenever somebody thinks about it like gently and stuff like, no.
It is not a gentle
It's not like a gentle go into the night kind of thing. It is like, yeah.
You'll
The
get
gentle
there.
comes eventually, yeah.
Yeah,
It
eventually.
comes later.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, when you're falling, it feels, they call it falling in love, because you feel like you are falling.
Preach! Truth nuke! So this is from Anonymous. It says, hey guys, big love to both. Thank you. Recently started getting back into dating after spending time on myself since COVID. Have matched via app and have been out a couple of times socially with a woman that has some overlapping interests, and in person, we seem to have well-flowing conversations around that stuff. Whatever is going on in life, what we're looking for, but between these social dates in person, we just text. I'm definitely a little introverted, but the stuff in between just feels a little forced, even though it's both of us doing it. Usually just one person asking the other how the day is going or something like that. Both working through business days in the week, we really only have the chance to meet up on the weekends, and sometimes due to plans or other work, it's every other weekend. So these in-between periods are sometimes a little drawn out. I'm genuinely interested when asking from my end to see how they are and to keep the conversation going, but it feels repetitive and I don't want to come off as boring. As somebody really out of practice, is this normal? Or is for the early part of dating in late 20s to early 30s? Any tips or opinions? Thanks. So yeah.
That is a great question.
How do you date while employed? So you guys have heard the stories of us dating while unemployed. How do you date while employed?
I'm gonna cry.
This is so like, it's so like night and day, you know? Like this isn't,
Yeah.
it's like how?
No, this is real.
It's
This is my
real.
sister. This is my
Oh, that's fair.
No, she was doing like, what is it? Like
She's the
job
one who
interviews,
she's the
interviewing
one
men.
who treats dating as a job. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really funny. And I guess
can
I
see
never
it.
really asked her how like the beginning texting went. Cause like I know the way that me and my partner text now is only a little different
Mhm.
from before, because I think I used a lot more emojis.
Oh,
but
yeah,
now we have line
the emojis.
stickers, and those help. But yeah, I I do get the formality of texting and it feeling kind of forced at times.
Yeah. Is there any reason you don't call, maybe? Like, I personally prefer calling. I'm the kind of person who is on Discord 24/7, so
Yeah, being a bad texter is not like a death bell. Like
Yeah.
that's like, I think that's just kind of, I don't know, it could go either way.
yeah. But also
Like they're talking about it feeling forced,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I don't know. I think relationships are just pretty mundane when it comes down to it. Oh yeah, somebody said that in chat. There are plenty of mundane things in a real relationship where people do life together. Nothing wrong with that, but doing something special unexpectedly can be fun. That's very true. Like when you start dating somebody, especially as an adult, I feel like there are no like there's no crazy like sunshine rainbows or like dating period where you can just like take off and do like 100 days. Was it 300 days of summer or whatever that movie was?
Oh God, no.
Yeah, you
Manic
just can't do
Pixie,
that. Yeah,
girl, yeah.
yeah, like that's just not realistic.
Yeah.
So
This one does interest me though, because they are talking about how they click a lot better like when they're like in person having
Right.
conversations, you know? And I think that is probably more realistic. I don't know. Yeah, I do wonder, like, would calling be better?
Maybe calling would be better, or maybe you guys can also do the thing where you call not as often, but you meet up a little bit more often, if possible, for like a coffee date or at least like lunch, in between. Like there's a lot of like finding
busy adult stuff is tough.
It is very tough.
Yeah.
It's so fucking tough. But I mean, I think that's the other part of the relationship, right? I mean, you just sort of have to stand your ground sometimes and just make time.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, we ended up moving in together pretty fast because my sister was like, oh, I'm gonna move in with my boyfriend. And she was my roommate. And
All right.
basically was like, you gotta find a place to be. And I was like, oh,
okay. I guess I'll just move in with Tater King. All good.
Basically, we hadn't really been super thinking about it, and we were just like, okay. So since then, it's mostly been like, we don't go out on like dates per se anymore, but we definitely spend a lot of time together. And there's a lot of like, boring like work conversations. Not saying either of us our work life is boring, but like sometimes it's just pretty normal.
It is
pretty mundane.
It's all, I mean, at some point when you're older, like it just becomes sort of a little domestic, and like that's okay. Like relationships are like that. Obviously, like I think I wrote down in the comments, like how do you balance like it being mundane and not being complacent, I guess, because I feel like that's also a huge relationship killer, right? Like if you are in the end complacent. But I think it really depends on the person, and like if you guys can only dedicate so much time to the relationship as well, like maybe you just try it for a few more months and just see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, there's no rush to this, and like I think it would be nice if you guys could like it would be nice if you guys could have some sort of like some consecutive days where you really get to like spend time and get to know each other. Not saying you don't know each other, but it's like, if you're having to really struggle to meet up, it might expedite some of like your questions about the relationship if like you spend a decent amount of time together.
Agreed.
Like maybe on a trip or something.
A trip is always a good way to get to know each other. Yeah,
but don't do the honeymoon period thing where you go to like Mexico and like everything's super fun, so then you're like, oh, we should get married, and then like you do that, and that's
I mean, you could if you wanted to, if that's your style.
I mean, if you want to.
Did I tell you I almost got courthouse married to my ex before I left the States? As like
what?
I did not know that. You never told me that.
Yeah, because my sister and him talked me out of going there. But yeah, again, I said love is crazy, right?
Love is crazy.
But yeah, really glad I didn't do that. Cause
I'm really glad you didn't do that.
Yeah, because we broke up like, I want to say 2 years, 3 years later. 2 years later? Something like that.
I mean, gotten with Markiplier.
And then I wouldn't have gone with Mark.
I think, especially late 20s, early 30s, like not everything is gonna be like super fun, but I think y'all are doing fine.
Yeah, y'all are doing fine.
And texting, I don't know how to text.
Amen.
Like a lot of times it's just Tater King taking a screenshot of his latest Uma Musume build and sending it to me and me going, wow.
Is he the one that got you into horses? Is he the one that got you into horses?
I was the first one to tell him. I was the one that told him about it. And then he got really into it. And I still play it. I play. Doing a Tokai Teo run right now.
Okay.
But definitely not as... I'm just not like that person that's like gonna be like really on their phone.
Yeah, you're not a gacha game person, I think, in general.
Not a game.
You're not a gamer.
Track. I'm not a gamer. Look at me.
Yeah, but you love Infinity, Nikki.
I do.
Yeah.
Boy.
So there we go.
Looking real fresh. I'm looking real fly.
Is it good after the update? Because I've been meaning to play it.
Oh man, I feel like I totally get the people that hated the update, but also like, I'm an adult and I don't get a lot of dress up games. And
that's very true.
I think it was also that they really wanted you to be in this like new area, but like you don't have to be. So like, you can just ignore it.
So,
Yeah.
but are the puzzles still fun and everything? Because I really like puzzles.
Yeah, I mean, you can do the puzzles. I'm not a puzzle girl, so
Okay.
I just mostly enjoy them.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna do the
Well,
puzzles.
the puzzles are
Balan
fun.
Wonderworld.
Like-
That's it.
I love Balan.
Oh my god. Oh, you do.
I do. It's I wouldn't really say guilty pleasure because I don't feel any guilt for playing Balan Wonderworld.
It's your pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Yeah. But
Oh my
anyway,
God.
so that's how to have a adult relationship. You play Balan Wonderworld together.
Play Balan Wonderland together. I think that's great. I think what is adult relationship? Is it really that different? I think the brain chemistry just balances out, and
Yeah.
you just
take your time.
kind of less crazy.
Yeah. And I think that's honestly really nice. It's really nice when you're not crazy, guys. It's actually a really nice feeling.
This is from a passing sea otter. I'm a martial artist. So my friends and I like to have fun by hitting each other with strikes we've seen in media. Like the 1-inch punch, for example. I'm guessing where you punch, but you stop 1 inch from their face is what I'm guessing.
That's what I'm guessing too.
Or picking each other up out of nowhere. That's fun.
That's
like
fun.
That. One of our female friends wants to get in on the fun too. We'll hit each other with a 1-inch punch, and then she'll want to feel one too. None of us, I missed a word, can find it in ourselves to hit her! Exclamation mark. I feel bad though because she feels left out when we refuse, but she looks even more disappointed when we finally agree, and then we hold back to an unreasonable degree. It's not as if I've never hit a woman, and then in quote it says in martial arts. I can see them using their hands, be like, no. But she's just a little guy, unlike the freaking scary female bare knuckle boxing champion that presents unto me the cornered rat experience during sparring. I'm sure if one of us actually demonstrates a technique on her as hard as one of the guys, she might understand that it hurts. Or we might learn that she actually could take it, but the hard part is getting one of us to actually do it. What do I do?
So he's in essence, this guy is asking us, how can I hit a woman and get away with it? No. This guy, I think, is just being asked clearly.
Do it. Do it.
Oh my god, we're never getting sponsors.
Hey, look. I'm saying, okay, egalitarian,
Right.
feminist. I totally get that she wants to be in on the fun, and like we're roughhousing, and you're looking at her and she's like maybe quote unquote little guy, maybe she is physically smaller, totally fine. If she's begging to be hit, man,
No.
Okay, but if it was a guy, if it was a short guy, if it was like a
Exactly.
5'1", short king, and he was like, come on guys, why won't you hit me? I'm in the martial arts class too, I know all the moves too.
Okay.
jumping up and down.
I think
Yeah, people would be
No.
like, punch that little guy.
Okay, but
So-
I think the problem is more of just that this guy isn't comfortable doing it. And
I
like
think
that,
he's just uncomfortable because he's afraid that he's doing something wrong.
and isn't that right? Isn't that fair to say that maybe he could like accidentally hurt her? Look, no matter what the gender is, right, of whoever is asking us, I think that if they're not comfortable in doing it, they shouldn't have to do it.
No, and that's true. You shouldn't have to do it. I think if you explain to them that, hey, I just don't feel comfortable hitting you, I think they would ask why.
Yeah, they
And
would
that would be
absolutely
up
ask
to you.
why.
They would ask why, and you'd have to be like, hey, you are physically smaller, and I'm not sure how to like temper that.
That would make me so
and
mad
if-
though. If I was with a guy friend and he was like, I don't want to hit you though because you're a tiny little wuss girl, I'd be so mad.
Yeah, but at the same
Come on,
time,
come on.
like,
Yeah.
what if you do get injured?
Then it's my fault because I'm an adult and I said hit me.
Yeah, but it's also on their conscience, you know?
That's true. That's true.
Like,
What
it's on their
about-
conscience.
Empathizing enough with this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy is like maybe he is right. I don't know. I'm just
What if
thinking from her
you
point of
sweep
view.
the feet? What if you sweep the feet? You know, kind of just go whoop.
Yeah.
And then she
think.
falls and breaks a bone and then you feel bad.
Yeah.
That's kind of on her. I don't know. Like,
Okay, I really think that you should just communicate better with this girl. I really think that this is just, look, like, I don't feel comfortable hitting you. What else can we do?
that's
I
true.
think one big
But-
part of it too is if she's in the
Yeah.
martial arts classes,
Yeah.
then that's crazy. But if she's not in the classes, then I get it more. Maybe he shouldn't.
Yeah.
But if she's in the classes and she's getting punched all the time,
True.
but then he's weird about it, then I
Then
think
that's weird, yeah.
I guess that's what I had assumed she was in the classes.
Yeah,
and maybe
same.
I was wrong to assume that.
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
maybe she just okay. This was the other part. I was like, wait, what part of this is love? Is there love in here?
No, it's just a
Are we-
relationship issue. I love
It's
it.
just relationship. We're just like, this is just. Are we sure? What if she has a crush and she wants you?
Oh my
What if
God.
she wants you to believe
Hell
her,
yeah.
but,
I love
you
it
know?
when a guy hits me to like
about?
show his love.
Okay, but think about it this way. Okay. I've seen this shoujo romance before, where it's like,
She has read the
it looks
manhwa.
like she's like, hit me, and then he's like, but then he actually like she squints, but then she opens her eyes and he flicks her on the forehead and he goes, dummy, and
That's
then
so romantic. You should do that.
that's what you have to do.
Yeah,
You should do that.
you should do that. I think you should date her.
I'm gonna cry.
We give horrible advice. Why are you on this show? Why are we on this show? Why am I hosting this show?
Excuse me. One person out of 7 billion said that they wanted to marry me, so I have the floor. Yeah.
But anyway, before we end the show, I just wanted to ask you, Julie, what is the number one thing that keeps the relationship alive for you? Or I guess, what is the most important thing for you in a relationship personally?
I don't let him bathe.
Oh.
Like I'm stinky.
Oh.
That's his joke. He likes to make that joke around my parents. Trying to figure out the communication, I think, is key. You know, trying to figure out the way
The way
in
you
which
tell him not to
communicate.
take a shower, right? Like, instead of
Exactly.
going
When
like...
I say,
Yeah.
no, you're my stinky boy, I say,
Yeah.
nuh-uh.
Like, that's
no,
a
I think
lovely way to put it.
Really is. It's accepting that, you know, maybe I am not the greatest communicator in the world all the time, and
Mhm.
neither is he. And
Mhm.
I think, you know, being able to, if I need to take a moment,
Mhm.
you know, probably put that into words better. And I'm still working on it. And I think, you know, that's something that I will always be working on is communicating and trying to figure out how we can help each other, because
Aw.
that's a lot of relationship, or at least relationships that I like, is helping each other, and you know, always being that person that's, you know, got your back. So
Aw, that's sweet. Well, thank you, Julie.
Yay.
Yay! We did it, guys.
Thank you,
Episode
boy.
1. I guess before we end, do you want to promote yourself? Any places people can find you? Any upcoming projects? Anything you can tease?
Boy. I don't really have anything. If you want to follow me on Twitter, if you want to follow me on YouTube, you can. Yeah, I don't have a ton. I'm gonna support Rachie's album, Summer Blooming
Yes.
Summer,
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
her upcoming yaoi novel.
Yes, my upcoming yaoi novel.
yeah.
Thank you, Ellie. Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Also, Ellie. Thank you. Oh, my God. I completely forgot you were there for a little bit. Ellie.
I survived!
She survived, guys. Shout outs to you guys for keeping Ellie alive.
So much
Thank
for coming,
you.
Juby.
Thank you for having me. This was super fun.
This is fun. We should do this
love-
again
I
in
love
like a
talking.
more casual. I should bait these guys again to like give us more stories and then just never say it on Love Left.
Never. You're a demon.
I am a demon. Bye, guys.